Hello everyone, in today's video, I will show you precisely how to run the Verse Visual Studio Code extension on your Mac to debug Verse files and push them to UEFN. First off, let's open a new terminal prompt by pressing Command plus space, enter terminal. Next, paste the command available in the description because you're going to need to install Brew if it's not already done. Enter your password and enter. If it's asking you to run a few commands once it's done, do it. In my case, I've already done it prior, which is why I don't need to. Next, let's install Visual Studio Code. You will need to install directly also for your terminal. If you have already installed it, just uninstall it by deleting off your application folder. Use the following command to proceed to installation of Visual Studio Code. Of course, the command will also be available in the description. Then press enter. In my case, it's already done. After that, let's launch Crossover. I'll consider you've already installed UEFN prior doing this tutorial. If you have not, feel free to watch my first video available in the description to know how to. Anyway, back to Crossover. You do need to click on your UEFN bottle, then click on the Open C Drive button. Next, you're gonna need to navigate to Program Files, Fortnite, VS Code. Now, in parallels, open Visual Studio Code. Click on the extension tab, which is this one, then go back to Finder and you need to drag both of this file into the view. Next, click on the settings of the URC extension right here, settings, and you're gonna need to set it to your URC XZ path. You can get the URC XZ path very quick by opening Crossover, Open C Drive, Program Files, Fortnite game, binaries, Win64, open a terminal prompt and drag and drop the URC XZ right in the window. Then you copy the path and paste it into the box. Make sure to remove any backslashes, else it won't work. Then press reload. Now, let's go back to Crossover. Make sure you selected your UEFN bottle, but this time click on Install Application into Bottle, Install and Unlist Application, then select the first Edit button. Then navigate to Program Files again, Fortnite, VS Code, then select VS Code Setup x64. Press Install, follow all the instructions, press Next, 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 Next again, then Install. Once it's done, make sure to uncheck this box, then finish. Now go back to your bottle view, click on the Open C Drive again. Then this step is very important as you will need to delete one or two folders named Microsoft VS Code. They can be both located either in your program file folder or in the app data in the program folder. So this path right here, you delete it. It can be also located in user, crossover, data, local, and you can also find a program folder right here. In my case, it's not the case, so you can close. Now let's launch Visual Studio again. Click on the extension tab and look for Verse extension. You will see one named Verse extension fixer and install it. That is made by me and open source. The GitHub link will be in the description if you want to build it yourself or check the source code. Alright, once it's installed, go to the settings. Set the first box as your UEFN crossover bottle name, in my case, Unreal Editor Fortnite. Then you can decide or not to enable audio's option. If you do, right click on the extension, disable and restart, and then enable again. I recommend you to enable the first one as it will allow you to make the Verse button within UEFN to work and open your current open project within VS Code. As you can see, the hack behind this feature is thanks to an AppleScript application named Verse Monitor. It's creating a small file in your username folder, check if it exists, and then if it does, it's opening your current open UEFN project in VS Code. It's running every time, even after reboot. You may see a notification in the settings saying applet can launch automatically. Just ignore it. I also recommend you to enable the last RWP, as every time you use the Verse extension, close UEFN, then restart or reboot, UEFN will crash because the workspace file from your project folder needs to have the Windows path. This doesn't matter after UEFN start besides breaking the Verse Explorer, but learn that every time you do use the Verse extension, after closing, you must use RWP. That's why I recommend you to enable it. To install any of the application, just untick them, then do the same process as earlier, disable, restart, and enable. And now you can close the Verse monitor. Also, don't forget you need after each UEFN/Fortnite update to remove both Verse and URC extension and drag and drop the new want to not miss any new verse feature. Just to uninstall them, right click and press uninstall. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you need help with the extension or UEFN on Mac in general, don't hesitate to text me in the comment and I will gladly help you. Drop a like if this tutorial helped you, subscribe, and bye bye.